Previously on our shipping container build, Chris got the main structure for the stairs to our queen-size bed completed and faced with MDF board, and I completed the bench seats for the dining room. Watch us have issues with tackling the flooring and moving our 40-foot, almost complete shipping container to our off-grid property. I've gone along on Chris and I's bed and the stairwell here, and I filled up all the holes. Now it's time to get some sanding done. I've sanded it once, one coat, and then I had to refill a bunch of holes. So I know I look like a little bit of a dingbat, but last time it all got in my eyes. So I'm gonna try wearing Brooklyn's goggles today. All right, let's get to work.
If that's not a fashion statement, I don't know what is.
Dangerous times don't be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.
Oh my gosh, I can't see anything!
Alright, so I am now ready to paint my first coat of actual color on the stairs and our bed. I am hopefully thinking that I'm working smarter this time with using a big roller. We'll see if it makes any difference. Hopefully it works good. Okay, so using the big roller seems to work a lot better. It makes no lines and it goes way faster. So I'm gonna stick with that for doing the second coat too. I'm finally back down here now today. I got the stairwell painted up yesterday and the cabinet door for the stairs. I just have to now do the underneath the bed. I had to fill a bunch of holes yesterday, sand them, and now I am on to the first coat of paint. It needs 2 or 3. So here we go. So here's the stair fronts that Chris decided to make. I really like the wood that he used for it. It's got a lot of different colors in there, so I'm going to just clear coat them instead of doing the whitewash. I'll let you see what it looks like when it's all finished. This is the bottom stair tread. I think he said that it was alder or something, but I think it looks beautiful. I've also gone along and I finished up the stairs. I think they turned out beautiful with the wood. I'll give you a closer look.
So we're nearing the end of our CCAN project where we're almost ready to take it up country. And one of the last jobs I got to do is I got to trim out these windows. The plan is I'm going to put some blue skin over top of the window and then fit my trim up with some silicone and screw them into place.
Here, Chris is using a self-drilling WaferTech screw to screw the outside trim into the steel window framework he previously welded. After getting all the trim in place, he continues on to paint any blemishes made and the screw heads while putting it up.
So tonight we are planning on installing our flooring. We've got some of the underlay put in here and we're gonna get going on the floor.
Crap that I bought. Should have looked at it more, but they give you these super pieces so that you can do a whole bunch of different styles, from herringbone to classic to square to trim, and if you want it regular you got to break these pieces off, every single one.
Here we've got the first couple pieces laid in. Chris is saying that he's not loving the flooring too much, saying that it doesn't click together the greatest. So we'll see how this goes, but to me I think it looks nice. Well, the flooring that Chris brought is junk. We've been trying to get it clicked together and it's not clicking together because it has an edge where you can take it off and it doesn't stay stuck together. So when you do over here, it pops up on another section. So the only other option that we can come up with is to put nails in and hopefully it looks nice and doesn't pop out.
Alright, so we already picked up our new flooring. We got it at Lowe's again just because it was cheap. And I didn't feel like driving out for an hour to go to the actual flooring store. And we only needed 200 square feet, so it wasn't too bad. I started putting it down already. It's better than the other stuff, but it still kind of sucks. Normally you can lock in your edge, butt it right up to the next one, and then push it down and it locks in. These ones you got to leave a gap here in between the one it's butting into, fold this piece in, and then you got to hammer it this way, which is nice that it locks the seams in nice and tight where you don't feel them. But when you're trying to get into these tight areas, it makes it a bit of a pain. That is a long way.
So here today we're going to be putting in the tile down on the front of the doorway and where the fireplace sits.
Alright, so we're finally on to doing our flooring. We're working on the tile right now on the front entrance. We got some of it down, and as you'll see by the design, it's a bit different. Georgia wants me to cut into the floor to get this kind of style. Right now they're just placed on top, but that's kind of the look she's going for. So I'm starting to cut in here around the tiles, and we're going to see how it's going to look. I'll have to probably somehow fasten the wood flooring down so it doesn't pop up, but I'll figure that out when I get to it.
So I'm back out here this morning to try to finish off putting in some of these tiles that Chris has cut out all the spots for now. So here we go. How'd I do? Did I make it look like a pro? I'm one of those weirdos that likes to watch pressure washing and tile videos. The floor sits way higher here for some reason. I'm gonna bring in the big guns to fix this one. That fixed it perfectly. So if you ever need some help, you just have to call in all the big guns to fix your stuff. It's the last one. Well, with all the leftover tongue and groove from the roof, we were able to do all the molding on the top and now all the molding on the bottom. So Chris has cut them to size and routed the side so it's no sharp edges, and we're installing it in now. So today I'm going to be doing the grout on the tile work here. I've gone ahead and pre-mixed all my grout color. I decided to go with a darker charcoal gray so that it kind of stands out since it's so neat and Chris took such hard work to make it possible. So I'm gonna get going on that. Here's the color I chose. Hopefully I didn't mess up by picking a super dark color. Oh my gosh, it's so dark. So, I always say I'm a klutz. I left my paint out and I just shoved my toes in it. What in the world? If it's there to happen to anybody, it's always me. Okay, now that I'm all cleaned up, let me get back to work. Alright, so I'm going to let that dry a little bit to its recommended time, and then I'm going to come in with the sponge and get it all cleaned up. It sure looks scary right now because I am sure hoping that it comes off the light color tile and the flooring, so bear with me and wish me luck. What'd you do? Oh, Chris! 2 times he didn't use his brain. What did you do wrong now? He didn't account for the bolts that hit on the rollers. Go get in that doorway.
Trip after trip, to and from the shop, and a constant feeling of almost complete, there's always one more thing to get done. We can confidently say we have completed the container enough to transport it up to the ranch. After staying up insanely late and trying to stay awake enough so that Chris and I didn't get hurt working into the dark with headlamps on to load the container, to leave only a few hours later, 5-hour drive up through the mountains of British Columbia, you always have to take a breath and see the beauty in it all. roughly a year of late nights and weekends working on this 40-foot shipping container to be up at our off-grid property, we can say we did it. Stay tuned in for more video on getting this container moved into place with a beautiful view. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, and subscribe.